This this game it's rough. Bulls are down by 9 points at halftime. They had flashes. They briefly took over the lead, and it seemed like they were going to start going on a run, but it didn't really come out and happen that way. Zach Levine's 2 for 8 in this game with 8 points. DeMar DeRozan's 5 for 7. Vooch is 3 for 6 with 6 points. This team just kind of seems kind of flat right now. It doesn't seem like they are adjusting to the defense of Boston very well. They're not defending too well themselves. They're not shooting the ball effectively either. They're 5 of 15 from 3-point range. They're 45% overall from the field in this game. They're getting out rebounded by 12, and they have 9 turnovers. I'm sorry, 5 turnovers. So they got to tighten up those things. Boston isn't shooting too much better themselves. They're 4 of 18 from 3-point range and 47% from the field. So this is still a game that the Bulls can get themselves back into, but it's going to have to come with them executing. It's going to have to come with them just playing better overall. And this team just isn't playing in a way right now that is conducive to trying to take this lead back from Boston with the way that Boston's playing. So, we'll see. It doesn't mean that it's all over. Jason Tatum's leading the way with 16 points, and Jaylen Brown's close behind him with 15. And we really haven't forced either one of them to be too inefficient either. And we haven't done a good job at stopping the other things around them at the same time. So, look for the Bulls to try to change up their defense. I do think that we may see that matchup of Drummond and Vooch out there together for a little bit of stretch towards the end of the third quarter. So look out for that. But this team is just they're not playing good, but it's not absolutely terrible either. And Boston isn't playing really too much better than them. But I guess we'll see. The last 5 minutes of Dragic was horrible. Yeah, for sure. Keith, don't miss. Bulls are playing so sloppy, man. They need to tighten up. They definitely need to get it together. Donovan with that trash ass lineup to close the half. That was an interesting lineup. We have to give credit to Boston. They're playing well. We can win, but it will be a team game. Yeah, they're gonna have to step up. They're gonna have to execute better. Mixo says Celtics are just playing great defense. Yeah, not too much better offense, but they are definitely playing better defense than us. Bro, in person is so much better, but Vooch is not being aggressive enough for me, bro. We can't even make layups. Listen, that missed layup by Io, man. And once he did, I was like, this is going to be a tough game. What do you hope to see in the second half? Better execution on both sides of the ball from this team. That's it. Keith, don't miss. Boston ain't playing good either. Yeah, it's just a weird game. They're playing much better on the defensive side, but their offense is trash right along with our offense for the most part. So, yeah, let's see. Bulls playing the way they're supposed to offensively, moving the ball but not converting open shots. Also some unforced turnovers. Yeah, they need to do that. I would say this. You're saying they're playing the way they're supposed to offensively. I wouldn't say that either because we're not seeing the movement off the ball like we were seeing in the last handful of games. We're not seeing that. It's not as bad as just standing around just watching Vooch and watching Zach and DeMar go in isolation, but they aren't playing with the moving with purpose that we've been seeing this team do on the offensive side of the ball. I wouldn't say they're doing that at all tonight. Refs not blowing that whistle. Play ball. Sloppy second quarter on God. Yeah, it's definitely bad second quarter. Why is it that Billy takes out Patrick when he's starting to get going? Someone explain. Billy Donovan has a minutes balance that he does. He usually takes the same people out at the same minute mark every single game. Not saying that I agree with it. You ask why does he do that? It's just kind of his game plan. But David, Levine's rushing it too much. Yeah, there's been some mishaps, definitely in taking bad shots. I'm predicting a big third from P. Will. From my mouth to God's ears. That 15-5 run killed us. Defense been good at points, but man, we got to wake up. Yeah, just play. Like they're looking right now how I expected them to look the whole game against Utah. Bulls are fighting, just need to be more aggressive going to the basket. Io can't miss layups like that. Yeah, that was a bad miss. And the refs low, not for the Bulls. I mean, what did the Boston Celtics went to the free throw line 9 times, so the Bulls 0 in that second quarter? David Kahn says, maybe not a lot of cutting, like you said, but Bulls have made the extra pass tonight and got a ton of open shots. Hopefully they start making them. I mean, that's the difference, but the same could be said from Boston. They did not shoot a great percentage either. So let's hope if either team gets hot, it's us. Watching the halftime on League Pass, and they got these kids play. Oh gosh, they're come on, they're kids, man. Yo, Haize, love what you're doing. Keep it up. Can't wait to celebrate your 10K. So everybody like and subscribe. On worried some other Bulls players might get COVID if Bradley got it. Thoughts? Well, keep in mind he was already away from the team for personal reasons. So before the COVID before he was diagnosed with COVID, he was already away from the team and out. So I think that's what saved it personally. Remember, the Boston Celtics don't do well, and like the second half, they're known for giving up leads. Yeah, they are. I mean, why always lead everything with remember? Just say what you got to say, bro. One thing to note is the refs are letting us play. Zach should attack. Tatum is young. He's getting frustrated with Io and Caruso being switched up on him. P-Will needs to be that third that keeps him off. They just got to play better. If they play better defense, even though both teams are kind of ugly on offense, not shooting good percentages, but if you play better defense, I think we're in this game. We aren't bad offense, just too many missed open shots. Definitely. This is a bad idea, but what if once Dragic contract ends, which is this offseason, we sign Isaiah Thomas? I know it's stupid, but listen, I'm good on Isaiah Thomas, man. I'm good. Man, Tatum is the real deal. Just makes it look easy. We need Zach to get a shot going. It looks like we will need P-Will to get some pull-up threes as well. You can do it. Hey, listen, we know that this team can do it. The question is, will they, right? We know that they have the ability to. How can Levine scream ref when he doesn't go up hard to the rim? What? I mean, he screams ref when he feels contact. At least that's what I take it as. Can we as Bulls fans admit Dragic and Drummond was bad signings? I would rather have Isaiah Hartenstein than you're just silly. Sorry. They're both having better seasons than them. Isaiah Hartenstein isn't even getting play time, and Mo Bamba, he's not playing either. But no, Gordon and Drummond have been great signings, especially Goran Dragic, in the way that he runs that when that bench was fully healthy, the way that he was getting. Keep in mind, we were regularly getting 30 points from our bench. So no, Gordon and Drummond were good signings. I like Debo's idea of trying to hit Vooch in the post. You got to execute that pass better. Agreed, B. Alec Jacoby White is out there playing like trash. It's going to come across. Kobe always has a bad half, though. I feel like there have been more bad halves from Kobe White this season with great second halves than ever before. Watch, he's going to come in and ratchet it up defensively, remember. I think it'd be cool to open up 20-plus slot entry to send in money and get Bulls tickets in a row selection and meet up as Chicago Bulls Central Group. Well, we're talking about doing a live watch party, so keep on the lookout. I still haven't heard from Brady Nicole to set it up, but keep on the lookout. What the fuck is that? I hate ESPN. I really hate their site. They just randomly start playing ads. Yami says 10K, baby. Listen, what are we, 40 away from 10K? We are 40 subscribers away from 10K. If you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I didn't watch the last 5 minutes of the game before halftime because I'm cooking. How are we looking, though? Oh, that you missed the worst time. Like that, we looked like trash in the last 5 minutes. We let them go on a 15-5 run after we briefly took the lead. So, let's hope that we shoot better. Zach playing like he's taking every game personal, a little more IQ and defense, and we have a baby Mambo on our hands. That's funny. For sure, both teams not hitting the open shots. Levine got to take some better shots. Looked forced, but man, refs don't like him because they definitely got fouled. He definitely got fouled on the drive. I mean, listen, the Bulls are just being refed weird. That's a dumb comment at Mike Miller. You don't watch the game at all. Damn. Brandon L. Jet went in. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, though. Kobe been battling, though. Guys like Derek White and Robert Williams III can't go off in the second half. Yeah, we got to keep those guys from going off in the second half. If I unsubscribe and subscribe again, will it add a couple? No. It doesn't add any, bro. Mama played defense, and Zach LaVine has been playing defense as well this season. He's having one of his best defensive seasons, true. Today we're unlucky. How many times the ball went in and out? Yeah, a lot. That's why, listen, the Bulls shoot a better percentage in the second half. Listen, this game is closer than what it looks like right now because both teams have been playing like crap. The spread is 10.5, so be on the lookout for that as well. Jaylen Brown is off too. We need to keep playing good defense. We need to stop the scoring droughts. Those kill us. The scoring droughts are really what makes things different. It really plays a big difference for this Bulls team. We need to be more patient on offense. I agree. We definitely need to be. I think we just need to trust. And I think with Boston getting out to a lead early, the Bulls, again, didn't default to heavy isolation, but they did start rushing their offense. Get back. Run your offense. There's more than enough time. Markel says, I said Iowa was going to have a big night. I would like to take back. They said, no take backsies, bro. You can't renege. We ain't no strangers to make comebacks against the Celtics. This is true. What? Down by 20 at one point when we came back on them last year? Those back-to-back missed layups making Shaq in the – oh, you already know. You already know. Boston is attacking Kobe and Dragic. Most point have been against them. They need to tighten up the defense. I can't say that I feel that. There's most of the points are on them, but I get what you're saying. The Bulls aren't playing good defense overall, though. I think the Bulls will tighten up on offense and trust Vooch more in the second half. Kobe will play better. Kobe's usually a better second half player. My cousin said there are 3 Kobes in the league right now. He said Zach is number 8 Kobe, Tatum and Booker number 24 Kobe. He said Zach is 8 because he isn't at his ceiling and is super explosive. Thoughts on that take? I'm not comparing Zach LaVine to Kobe Bean Bryant. I'm just not. Like, I can't do that in good faith. Zach LaVine is Zach LaVine. He ain't no Kobe Bean Bryant, bro. Not yet. And he may never be. But, yeah. I think right now we need to let DeMar be aggressive so he can draw some double teams. Sorry for my English. Love from the Netherlands. Hey, thank you for tuning in from overseas. And listen, I agree with you. Well, with all due respect, who mentioned stats? No, I watch every single Bulls game, and nobody's mentioning stats. Zach LaVine is having one of his better seasons, especially with his off-the-ball defense. And you can say he never makes a tough play, then I could tell you haven't watched the games. Because some of the games that the Bulls have gotten themselves back into have come from Zach LaVine making defensive plays. So, no, you're using the correct historical thought on Zach LaVine, but you're not accurate as of this season. That's not to say he doesn't get blown up. I'm not saying that every game he's playing amazing defense, but Zach LaVine has had a much bigger impact defensively this season than what he ever has, especially when the shot wasn't falling. We're not down much, so this game is still within our reach, especially considering neither teams have shot the ball very well. So the Bulls have a chance to absolutely get back in this, but we got to give equal chance to that the Celtics can start shooting better and make this lead go way higher. So we just got to see. Io leading the Bulls in smoke layups. That's for damn sure. Derrick Jones Jr. been having some too, though. He's definitely been having some. Zach has adjusted a few shots this half. He's playing better defense since December and this season overall. Exactly. That's why, nobody can tell me especially somebody, well, it's not stats. You got to watch. You talking to the wrong one. Like, literally the wrong one. Now, LaVine definitely having a good defensive season. Looks engaged. Today's been okay, but he's not going to be on that end every night. But most nights he has been. Exactly. Nobody's saying he's all of a sudden this lockdown defender, but he's giving way more effort defensively. We need Io to step it up. We need him to make some points. Yeah, I agree with that. I can't help but to laugh a little when I watch Kobe contest a shot. He's trying his hardest, just struggling. Yeah, listen, it's a lot of length on the Boston Celtics team, and as we know, Kobe does have that short wingspan, and that's not to crack a joke on him, but that does affect him defensively as well. But Kobe's been giving way better effort defensively, and I would say he's probably made a bigger impact defensively in most games than what his offense has, especially when that shot hasn't been falling for him. So Matthew says this has to be DeMar's game. Listen, I don't care whose game it is. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't care whose game it is. That ain't for me to decide. I just care who gets the win, right? We need to get the dub. That's where I'm at right now with this Bulls team. I don't care who does it, who leads the team in scoring, who does this, that. I don't care. get a dub. Officiating has been lopsided. I don't normally like blaming refereeing unless it's a 2-minute report tells me my team should have won, but they allowed the Celtics to be very physical in the second. Yeah, so they're not calling a lot, but it does seem like lopsided as far as that. The Celtics have 12 free throws to the Bulls 6. So there's been some definite difference when it comes to officiating, but it is what it is. You know, that point you made about the lack of cutting may be Io, since he's usually the one that initiates that for the Bulls. I will say, I've always liked to see Io when he actually does attack the bucket. But we have seen Patrick Williams do a little bit more of that recently. I want to see them get back to that. But second half just started. I'll be back here for the post game. Make sure you guys are tuned in live. Peace, y'all.